Linux Lab 3, Advanced Vim Commands. So we're going to try and walk through this lab. So if you follow along with this video, you should be able to complete your lab. So make sure in D2L you watch the videos in Module 7 lesson, Linux tutorials that talk about Vim and how to navigate through Vim, and do the exercises in 3.3 and 3.4 in this manual, which shows you how to use some of these commands. So just go through that and practice first before you actually do this lab. So here we are in lab 3. And so in step 3, first log on to your server. Here we are. I'm on the server home directory, which is the next step. Make sure you're in the home directory. And if not, type cd and hit enter. From your home directory, we are going to type script lab3.txt. Okay, so this will help us record all the stuff that we are doing in lab3.txt. Okay, so the script has started. Now we want to start from step 8, list all the files, and we're going to change. We've done this before, so you know the routine. We're going to change to my CS161B. Then we are in step 10. We are going to make dir lab3, make dir lab3, cd to lab3, change directory, pwd to see where you are. So you should be in lab3. Okay, and change into that directory. We are in step 12, copy a file from my folder to your folder. So here's the path to copy from. Don't forget the period. So it should look like this, cp tilde gt.ir. So you want to put this path in exactly as it is, because that's where I have my file, samples, and then sample underscore a06.cpp space dot. Don't forget that. And then if you do ls, you see there's that one file that I just copied. Okay, so now we are on step 13. We're going to edit that file and we're going to see how to do a few things. So SA and tab will type the whole name for me so I don't have to do it. We are in the file. Now we are on step 14 to search for a word. If you just type in slash, notice it starts typing at the bottom, all the way at the bottom, slash main will help me find the word main. There's the word main. N will take it to the next word. N goes back. It says search hit bottom, there's no more. Keep an eye at the bottom of your screen, gives you all the commands there. So there we are at main. Now we are on step 15. It says if you for some reason want to delete that word you searched for, if you type in DW, oh, that word is gone. It deletes that word. You type U will undo the word. I'm sorry, undo whatever you just did. So here I am sitting at main. If you type in DW, deletes the word. U to undo. So try some of these things. That's what this lab is about. So as you're watching me, you should be trying these things. We are on line 17, step 17. Go to line 21, colon 21. Remember, don't be in the insert mode. Colon 21 takes me to line 21. There's my function prototype. It says you should be on the calcalories function prototype. Yes, I'm there. Step 18 says to replace all occurrences of the word count in that current line, type in colon. So there's the word count. Well, in this case, it's size. So I will replace size with count. If you have count, you should have, then you replace it with the other word. Okay, so colon, notice at the bottom, S, slash, I'm going to replace size with count on that line, slash G. Okay, hit enter. Notice on that line, size has become count. Okay. Now, to search and replace the word in the entire file, I have, let's see what all I have. In multiple other places, I have size everywhere. I'm going to replace that size that I have everywhere. So if you just type in /size at the bottom, it finds it. See, there is size. N for next, N for next, and the size occurs in so many places. They should all be replaced by count because on line 21, I just changed it to count. So if I want to replace all the sizes to count, then I'm going to type in %s/ the word that I want to change. So notice here, to search and replace the word, use the percentage characters. So in this case, we changed size to count. So the word that you want to replace by, whatever you want to replace it by, and /g. So the difference is the percent sign. Okay, and you hit enter. Notice now, if you search for size, there's no size because we replaced it all with count. Okay, so to search and replace a word, we searched and replaced all size to count. Now I'm going to go back and change it all back to size. So let's see how to do that again. $s/size is going to get changed to count/g on line 21. Oh, it says pattern not found. Oh, I'm changing count to size. Let's try it again. $s/count to size/g. Okay, there we go. So on line 21, count has been changed to size. But now we have count in all the other places. So let's put in $s/count/size/g. So we are changing all the other counts back to size. And so there we go. So now there is no more count in the file. Remember from your first exercise, if you do GG, it takes you back to the beginning of the file. Okay, so we've seen how to find and replace. Now we're going to go back to line 21. We're going to do some copying. Okay, so how do we copy and paste a whole line or a bunch of lines? So :21 takes me back to that line. I'm going to copy that line and paste it all the way at the bottom. Just type in YY. We are on step 21. If you type YY, it's going to yank or copy that line. So YY. And then you go all the way to the bottom of the file, GG. And there's the bottom of my file. Just hit P. Notice it inserts that line. Okay. So I'm on step 24. I'm going to go to line 89. So :89 takes me to line 89. Now, step 25 here tells me to copy 13 lines. If I want to copy all the 13 lines, which is the whole of that function here, by the way. If I want to copy 13 lines, I would type in 13YY, and that would copy 13 lines. And I'm going to go to the end, and I'm going to type P to paste it. So here we go, 13YY. And notice at the bottom it says 13 lines yanked. Now go all the way to the bottom by typing capital GG. There we are at the bottom. And just type in P. Notice it adds, after that line, it has now added the 13 lines. Okay? All right. So now we are on step 27. We did this. We did step 26. We're on 27. It says :102 to go to line 102, which is right here where I started all this copy paste. Now I want to delete all these lines. And I know there are 15 lines. Okay. So if you don't know, you can delete less number of lines. For example, I could do 10 DD or 15 DD. 15 DD will get rid of all the lines. 15 DD. They're all gone. So play around with that, then you'll see how it deletes the lines, how it copies lines. So now we are on step 29. So we saw how to yank or copy, paste, how to delete multiple lines. So now we're going to be done. We are on step 29. We're going to hit the escape key. We're going to save our file, WQ, and then you are going to compile it to make sure it still works. minus wall minus G sample underscore A06.cpp minus O, minus O sample underscore A06. Run it to make sure it's working fine. Not sure what this code is doing, but let's run it. There's supposed to be a file which is supposed to open, and there's no data file here. That's all right. So we saw how to edit the file using some VI commands. So now we are on step 34, exit. We are done with lab3.txt. Now you know how to transfer it using FileZilla. Transfer it to your PC, upload it to your D2L with assignment 7.